Dublin, Ireland, in a beautiful green robe, 245 pounds. It's Irish Paddy Barrett. Ready in the ring. 228, Buck Zumhofe. Zumhofe from Los Angeles. Paddy Barrett at 245. There's the bell. Here we go. And they shake hands. Well, Zumhofe, the matches we've seen here on our international TV network, quite likely to break the rules. But perhaps we'll have a scientific match here. Paddy likes to go by the rules, but when that Irish, good move by Barrett. When that Irish temper gets up, watch out, a 1 count on Zumhofe. Paddy with that tremendous Irish temper, a great wrestler. A long time, 4 or 5 years since we had Paddy Barrett on the air here. Since then, he went on to capture the junior heavyweight championship of the world, but that is a weight limit of 2 1/4, and Paddy just could not keep his weight down. He's a full-fledged heavyweight. Hammerlock now by Barrett. Oh, he puts it on. Pressure, Paddy Barrett. Reach for his leg, can't do it. Tries again.
Come on, Buck, you can do
it. Down goes Zumhofe. Heads right for the rope. She'll have to break it. Paddy Barrett, a real fiery competitor. Certainly enjoyed him. He was here before. A lot of you fans will remember him. Just a great wrestler. Irish Paddy Barrett. Headlock by Zumhofe, and Barrett coming up with a top wrist lock. And down goes Zumhofe. Now Wiskoski Promo. That'll be a dandy. That's up next. And then the Anawahi brothers from Samoa. Zumhofe down to his knees. Paddy Barrett continues to put that pressure on. And the referee asking Buck Zumhofe if he wants to give it up. He says no. Paddy continues to work on that hammerlock. Into the ropes. They'll have to break. Paddy breaks immediately.
it.
Want to break the rules. Paddy Barrett can break them with anybody, believe me. I've seen Paddy many times. Gets that temper up. Watch out. Oh! Zumhofe, and Barrett just threw him off. From Dublin, Ireland, Irish Paddy Barrett. And the referee's hold down. We're into the ropes. They're calling for a clean break. We get one. Oh, a good move by Barrett, a leg trip, and right back for that arm. Oh, he jumps on that arm of Zumhofe. Now Sigurd now by Paddy Barrett. There we go. They call for a break. The referee's on again. Whoops again. Watch out, Zumhofe with a punch. Another punch by Buck Zumhofe. Watch out! Here comes Paddy. Whoa! He floors him with a punch. Irish Paddy Barrett. Another dandy. He busted a cut over Zumhofe's right eye. Nasty kick there. Alongside the eye. As it gets a lot worse, it's going to cause a lot of trouble. Elbow in there by Paddy Barrett. Zumhofe. Elbow back and out by Zumhofe. Another slam there by Zumhofe. Here comes Buck. Oh, he runs into one. Hair and through the middle goes Zumhofe and out on the concrete floor. Zumhofe now bleeding profusely in his right eye. It's alongside the eye, not running into his eye yet. Paddy Barrett did that with a punch. Well, he gets that Irish temper up, and of course, Patty did a lot of boxing in Ireland. There's a man. You don't want to get his temper up. Patty, one of the best in the world, throws Zumhofe across the ring. Barrett with an elbow drop.
Because there's something that's just a little bit upsetting to Ed Wiskoski, the Polish prince. You know, in my travels, if I go to Germany and they interview me on German television, I speak German. If I go to Japan, I speak Japanese. And if I even went to Mexico, I would speak Mexican, not Spanish. But this Enrique Vera comes out here. His Spanish is so bad that I can't even understand it. And I'm sure that he probably said something very, very derogatory about the prince. Well, I detest you, Enrique Vera, because you come into this country and try to bring your low, low standards with you. This is a country of great people, and your kind needs to be sent back to where your standards are so low.
What do you mean, your kind? You know, he's held the heavyweight champ. He's been the heavyweight champion in Mexico. He's beaten some of the finest wrestlers here in this country.
He hasn't beat me yet, and I am one of the finest.
And you'll have him in the ring at the Cow Palace next Saturday night.
I hope so, if he shows up.
He'll be there, believe me.
You know what? I even heard that this Barrett can't even speak Spanish good enough that half the Mexican people don't even understand what he's saying. That's how bad a Spanish he speaks. That's right.
Okay, look, you, Mr. Buddy Rose, and Jimmy Snuka. You know, Jimmy Snuka asked for no time limit in this match.
I know what he asked for. He asked for a no time limit because he says if there was 5 seconds left or 5 seconds more, he would have won the match. The man is a very good wrestler, one of the best in the world. Otherwise, he wouldn't be wrestling against me. I am the best in the United States. The world champion Harley Race, Buddy Rose, the United States champion. Now, everybody's after our belts, and they're after mine. Now, Jimmy Snuka, you want my belt very bad, and you want the people behind you to get that belt because that's the only way you're going to get it. He sits there and he comes out here and he says the people behind him helped him, the people were doing this for him. Jimmy Snuka, you're going to need, like I've said to everybody else, you're going to need all the help you can get because I'm fighting for my life now because you're trying to cripple me. It's like a cripple match is what I would consider it. Wow. I crippled his shoulder 2 years ago, and he tried to put my ribs into my lungs.
It seems like that I'm going to have to quit being the nice guy around here, and I'm going to have to resort to tactics just like I used here, right here on TV today.
Yeah, that's right. We saw that.
That's exactly what I'm going to do in the Cow Palace next Saturday night. If that man ever ventures close to that apron, I guarantee you I'm going to get up, and when I hit him, he's going to have a knuckle sandwich. Because, listen, he's out to hurt my man here. And we're going to
he already hurt him. He already hurt him. You got quite a bump in your forehead here.
This man here knows karate. He knows judo. He's a black belt. This man can fight, let me tell you. I can fight. Jimmy Snuka, you could fight. But there's one thing that, you know why he's got all those muscles? It's from hanging around a bunch of dumbbells all day. You know that? That's why he's got all them muscles. Let me tell you something. Snuka, you don't know what it means to give up. That's how stupid you are. I could have him in a submission hold and he won't give up because he wants to win that bad. I do not want to wrestle you for the simple reason you had your chance. Let's move on to bigger and better. Let's bring in somebody like the Grappler against myself. Let me wrestle somebody like you.
Well, look, I have a surprise for you, Mr. Rose. Next week here on television, we have a special tape, and promoter Roy Shire wanted to see it at the Cow Palace.
Tape.
That's right, at the Cow Palace. The last few minutes of this match, Jimmy Snuka had you split.
He saw the tape on television again, like he run that ringer in the last time.
Where he jumped
no, he's not. No, he's not going to do it. I'll have my attorney see Mr. Shire. I'll sue him. I'll take him to court. He's not going to show any tape.
There's going to be a tape shown. Snuka had you split wide open at the Cow Palace when the time ran out. He just barely had you beaten, and had the time not run out, there's no doubt he would have beaten you. We're going to show that tape next week here on TV. Promoter Roy Shire wants the fans to see it.
Oh, they'll never see the tape. I'll take him to court. It will not happen.
Let me get it. Let camera get a close-up. Let's get a close-up of this forehead. You see this? You see this right here? Buddy Rose wears his war wounds like a crown, brother, just like the song says it. And I'm going to continue wearing my war wounds. And Snuka, I'm going to show you what it's like to be scarred up, but I'm going to show you what it's like to bleed. Because now I'm hot, and you think I crippled you once, you're going to try to cripple me, and I'm going to try to cripple you with a cow palaces in for some excitement that night, because you're going to see a man fight for his life.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's supposed to have a hard head, but I wonder how hard they're going to be against
We're all out of time. We'll show that tape next week, whether you like it or not, so tune in, fans.
Hey, let me ask you
Next
something.
week, fans,
What if I slap
the
you?
Cow Palace. Next week, fans, the Cow Palace.
And Tolos, who's going to challenge Ron Pope. This should be a dandy of a match. Wrist wrestling. And I've got $1,000 in cash here that Ron Pope offers to shake hands. No way, John Tolos, not arrested. Your referee, of course, is Frank Nosetti. Okay, they're set to go. Okay, ready to go. Wrestlers getting set. Referee checking their grips. Ready? Go! And Tolos getting an upper edge right off. Tremendous strength there. Now Pope coming back. Oh, they're really going at it. Both men straining. You can break an arm in this very easily. Ever been and watched the Wrestling Champions for Petaluma? Now Tolos has them all way back there. Pope coming back on now. Now Pope with the edge. Pope has the edge. Tremendous battle in here. Tolos getting put closer, but he's straight. Pope wins it. Tolos is very upset. Ron wants to shake hands. John Tolos, he wouldn't shake hands coming in. He still doesn't. Come here, Ron. Hey, congratulations. This was fantastic. Now, this is the first time I've seen you wrist wrestle. And, hey, this guy gave you quite a battle.
Well, I can't deny it. He's a strong man. He has a lot more power than I thought he had. He has a lot of tendon strength.
Well, Ron, are you going to be doing this every week now?
Yes, and I've been training very hard. I've been working my forearms and exercising them every day, and my triceps and different muscle groups, you know. And I'm going to be here every week. And if there's anybody back there in the dressing room or any wrestler anywhere that thinks he can put my arm down, he's welcome to try to win himself $1,000.
By the way, here's your $1,000, Ron. And I'm sure that with the tremendous strength a lot of the wrestlers have around the country, they'll be coming from everywhere to see if they can pick that $1,000 by putting your arm down. So you're going to really have a test coming up.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Ron, all the best, and I hope you continue winning and keeping that wrist wrestling championship.
Thank you, Hank. You're a gentleman.
Okay, Ron.
You're not showing no tape.
Going to be showing any tape here today.
I told you, watch this guy. I told you.
Show the tape, and you know what's going to happen. I'll sue you. I'll sue the Shires. I'll sue the station. I'll sue anybody. You're not showing that tape.
We promised the fans we'd show them part of that last fall.
You're not showing any of it.
You're for a lawsuit. I'm telling you right now. If you
we're going to pull some cords, brother, around here. I don't care what. Just try it, and we're going to do something. Shires, come out here.
Do it. You better get Shires out.
Where's Shires? Tell him to come here. Call him.
Well, all I'm going to say, fellas, is let's show the tape right now.
Hold on.
The deciding falls.
I'm telling you right.
Hey, and Rose. There it is.
All right, you see that right there? Okay.
All right, let's go get the tape. I know. Let's go back to the three room
and get the tape.
Well, there they go. Try and stop that tape, bro. Let's see. Let's watch it.
Thursday time at the Cow Palace. Two big main events. For the World Tag Team title, Ron Starr and Ricky Vera go up against John Tolos and Ed Wiskoski. Then, it's a no-time limit match. It's for the United States Heavyweight Championship. The champion, Buddy Rose, has to put up his title against Jimmy Snuka, the Superfly.
That's right, brother. There's only one thing I'd just like to mention to Buddy Rose, that I have got down to the commissioner of the Wrestling Alliance and told him that I want a no-time limit, 2 out of 3 falls. Now, Buddy Rose, as you know that you did hurt my shoulder once upon a time, brother, and you did cripple me and put me in the hospital. Now, let me tell you something else. Now, I got this no-time limit, 2 out of 3 falls, brother. Now, this time, I'm going to take care of you, brother. I'm going to finish you this time. Now, let me tell you something else. Not only that, but I remembered that when you hurt my shoulder, you tried to put me away for sure. But this time, brother, I'm after you, and I found you exactly where you are. So right now, I got you where you at right now, brother. Now, let me tell you something else. Now, the past week ago, when we was in the Cow Palace, you know exactly what happened now. Now, I beat you 1 fall so far, and of course, we went a little bit longer, and it came to the time where the time ran out, and when I was up in the air, and the bell rang, and while I was up in there and gave you the splash. Now, the people knew that I beat you, brother. The people right in San Francisco know that I beat you. The people down in the Bay Area and all around that area, they know exactly what happened. They've seen it with their own eyes. They backed me up. And of course, not only that, now you got a little skinny neck geek manager of yours that's always on the side of the ring there. He always comes up there and always try to interfere with my business. Now let me tell you something else, Buddy Rose, and get this straight. Now let me tell you, you keep that manager, neck geek of yours, out of the way, and I'm going to make sure that I'm going to finish you for sure. But if he's going to interfere with my business, well, let me tell you something, brother. I'm going to get him and put him right in the middle of the ring with you and finish you guys off for sure, pin you down until it's all done. Then I'll get up on top of that rope, and I'm going to splash right on top of the both of you, and you guys going to wish, brother, that you guys would never even decided to enter this kind of type of business, and especially getting in the wrestling business inside the ring.
Jimmy, I understand that if they try to stop you with the splash, that you have something special for the manager if he tries to interfere, and for Buddy Rose.
That's right, brother, because it's a 2 out of 3 fall, no time limit now, Buddy Rose. Remember, brother, no time limit.
Remember that. Tonight at the Cow Palace, time's 8:30.
That's right, brother. Cow Palace at 8:30, brother, and dream about it. 2 out of 3 falls, no time limit, brother. That's for you, Buddy Rose, and your little skinny neck geek manager.
What'd you do back there? You locked a few doors where we couldn't get in. Not where it was. We couldn't get in. You locked the doors. Well, I'll tell you something. We couldn't get the tape, but we saw what this snooker had to say. He's going to do something to me. I got news for you. I'm going to do something to him tonight.
He's got something special planned if you try to interfere, Dr. Ramey. And Jimmy doesn't talk idly. He says something, he means he's got something special planned.
Wonder what he'd look like if that nose was planted around here on the side of his face, because that's exactly what this man's going to do tonight. Did you see that tape? We saw it one time before. You saw it? Did you see the man go in there and hit him with a foreign object during that match?
No,
Nobody didn't say anything about that, did they?
I saw no foreign object.
What do you mean you didn't see a foreign object? You saw the man bleeding. You don't think he's got the capabilities of doing it on his own, do you?
Yes, I do. But his Buddy Rose was bleeding. It was a very grueling match. It went the full hour. Fortunately for you, it wasn't an hour and 5 seconds, or you'd have been the ex-champion, Mr. Rose.
If it was another 5 seconds or if it was another 20 minutes, I'd have held out, because to take that belt away from me, you're going to have to kill me, because I love the prestige, I love the glory, and I love being the United States heavyweight champion. Like I said last week, and I'll say again, I still have the scars from that match. Get a close-up. Every week that goes on, these are permanent scars, you know. I butterflied this thing that didn't hold. It kept bleeding. I had to go in and get 7 stitches. Inside, I had 3, 4 on the outside. They took him out. This thing got opened up again here a couple weeks ago on television. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I'm scarred permanently for life. Now, it's for life. Wherever I go, it's on my head because of you, Snuka, and the Cow Palace. Well, it's about time we reverse this. You know, people say, come up to me and they say, you're scared, you're worried, you're afraid you're going to lose your title. Let me be honest with you. The man is a contender, right, Mr. Ramey? He is. He's good.
Number one. But I don't think the man has got the right for the return bout. He had one chance.
What do
He
you
didn't.
mean?
He had one chance.
He won the match. He did beat him.
Something?
Took the only fall.
Let me ask you something. There was a Super Bowl in football, right?
Right.
That was like a Super Bowl that night. Press from around the country was there, right? You only get one chance when you lose. Say the Oakland Raiders lose. They can't come out, oh, well, hey, if there was more time or this or that. It's over. It's done. The next team, they move on to something bigger and better.
Not the same thing, because he was declared the winner. That's right. He was the winner. He took the only fall, and tonight there is no time limit.
He didn't get the belt, did he?
Within 5 seconds,
That doesn't make any difference. He had one chance to win the championship belt. He didn't do it. He should step down to the bottom of the line and let somebody else get a chance to wrestle for it. We're tired of looking at Snuka, but tonight we've got to get back in here and we've got to look at him one more time, right?
Right, and you don't sound like you really want to meet him again.
No, I don't. But I'll tell you one thing.
I don't blame you.
We'll be there, and if he's got something planned, all the fans here in San Francisco know for the last 8 or 9 years that I've been coming to the Cow Palace and been coming to Northern California, I've never went down on my word. Nobody's ever seen Dr. Ramey get beat. Nobody's ever seen any of his men get beat. Well, I got news for you. Tonight is going to be just the same thing. We're going to go out there, and when the match is over with, this man right here is going to walk out with that belt still strapped around his waist.
And the paycheck.
And the money. The
Which
most
is the
important
big thing,
thing is the money.
There's a little difference between the winner's share and the loser's share, and you know that.
That's right. Winner.
You've seen me receive my check, and you couldn't believe it, could you? Well, let me tell you something. I should be defending my title against the grappler. I should be defending it against Red Bastien or somebody that night, not Jimmy Snuka. The grappler deserves a chance. Anybody else but Jimmy Snuka. That's all I could say. You deserve a chance before Jimmy Snuka. I want to go on to every single wrestler in the world. Jimmy Snuka had his chance. Let's go. I'm going to knock them all off.
Well, see, now that's fairness. This is a true champion. He wants to give everybody a chance. But tonight, it's going to be Snuka, and we're going to get rid of him one time and for all. You fans come out there and look at him tonight, because tonight is going to be the last time in the Northern California area, the Bay Area, or any place else you're going to see Jimmy Snuka wrestling.
Well, I think Dr. Ramey said it right when he said tonight is going to be Snuka. And these guys are just a little worried, as I certainly would be if I were wrestling Jimmy. Okay, Texas at 238 pounds, the Flying Red Bastien. Texas Red Bastien. He'll be teaming up with a gentleman who'll be out here in just a second. Here he comes from Paris, Arkansas. At 242 pounds, it's Billy Ash. Their opponents over here is Ed Wiskoski. Taking his tights off now. From Buffalo, New York at 270 pounds, and with him, the Golden Greek, John Tolos at 244. We're about set to go. Referee saying one man. There's the bell. Red Bastien, Ed Wiskoski, and a headlock by Wiskoski. Right out of the box, and down goes Bastien. Good headlock by Wiskoski. Red rolls him over, one. And there was a tag. I don't think Red saw it. Here comes John Tolos to take over. Tolos taking Bastien down. Red rolls him over. 1, 2. Almost. Again, Red rolls him over. 1, 2. And Wiskoski reaches over and gives Tolos a little help. Pushes him back on top. Tolos from Huntington Beach up in Los Angeles. A rough, tough veteran, a very fine wrestler. Against the Flying Texas Red Bastien. Here comes Big Ed Wiskoski. Smash in there by Wiskoski. A headlock. Down goes Bastien. Ed Wiskoski, who likes to be known as the Polish Prince. 2 count on the Prince. Hanging on to that headlock on Red Bastien. Bastien trying to get over to Billy Ash for the tag. Watch out, Tolos in there. Right back Red. Now, Ash made the tag, and no, sir, referee did not see it. Now, you can't call what you can't see. Double kick on Bastien. Front headlock and a smash by Tolos. Tolos around from behind. Big John Tolos and Red. A chokehold by Tolos. Out and out choke. The referee cannot see it. Red's got his back. Tolos arguing with him. Red trying to go over to Ash. There's the trunks. Down goes Bastien. The neck twister by Tolos. Referee calls for a break. Here comes Wiskoski. But Tolos with a kick. And now Red rolling around. Trying to get to Ash. He can't make it. Wiskoski's got him. Ed Wiskoski, the Polish Prince, and a hair in there by Bastien. He can break all the rules, believe me. Double chin lock by Wiskoski. Tolos over there. Referee tells him, get back to your corner. Ordering Tolos back. Meanwhile, Wiskoski, Bastien looking to Billy Ash. Trying to figure some way to get over there. Referee checking, make sure it's no chokehold. Well, now Red's going to punch. Wiskoski hangs on. He's a tough one. Another punch breaks it. The hair by Wiskoski. Oh, a kick right in the head. And here comes John Tolos, the Golden Greek. Grabs a headlock, thumb in the throat. Thumb right in the throat. Snaps Bastien back. And Red hangs onto the ropes. Now Tolos again with a front headlock. That could be a choke. Looks like it. Referee over there checking. Bastien trying to make his way over to Billy Ash. There's the tag. Tolos didn't see it. Oh, man, here comes Ash. Slams into Tolos. Turns him around. Another smash by Billy Ash from Paris, Arkansas. Going to work. Another forearm smash, and down goes Tolos. Oh, Tolos went to the wrong corner, and Bastien and Ash battering him around. Down goes Tolos. The press. 1, 2. But just the 2 count. Tolos saying, hold it, hold it. Ash not about to hold anything. Tolos backs off. And the referee's hold. Headlock by Billy Ash. Comes over and gets Red Bastien. Oh, right in there with a smash. Headlock by Bastien. Whoa! Tolos trying to tag Wiskoski, but Red kept him away. Outside headlock again, they go around. The crowd roaring. Bastien back to Ash. Good teamwork in there. Whoa, spreads that arm, and Ash in there with a kick and now a headlock. And he's got it clamped on good. Tolos' head turning up. Beat Red. Grabs the front, throws him off. Oh, Ash smashes Wiskoski. Smashes Tolos. Grabs a side headlock. And right back to Red Bastien. Oh, and he spreads that arm again, and Red in there with a punch in the ribs. Grabs a side headlock, and down goes Tolos. 1. This is a tough team, Tolos and Wiskoski. Bastien and Ash. A great matchup here. About anything can happen. 4 fine wrestlers. One again on John Tolos. Red with that headlock, he's putting it on. Tolos trying to bridge out of there, and he cannot do it. Reaches for the trunks. Rolls Red over. 1, 2. Red's back. 1 again, the crowd screaming trunks. Referee did not see it. Side headlock by Bastien. Now Tolos throws him off. Good tackle by Red. Headlock, down goes Tolos. 1. And again, Tolos gets that shoulder up. Red Bastien cranking up that headlock, putting it on. Weakening his man. Now Tolos on his feet again. Does not get to Wiskoski. Watch out, there's a tag. And now Red grabs the headlock on Wiskoski. Good move by Bastien. And here comes Billy Ash. And Ash takes over with a forearm. Grabs a headlock on Big Ed Wiskoski. And he's putting it on. Look at that. That headlock, he's grinding it, really putting it on. pressure in there. Watch out in the ropes. Wiskoski throws him off. Whoa, a good tackle by Ash. Wiskoski jumps right over him, and he leapfrogs him. Grabs a headlock. Down goes Wiskoski. Good move by Ash. One on Wiskoski. Woo. Good fast action, as there always is in tag team matches. Hair in air, but again, Billy Ash hanging on to that headlock on Ed Wiskoski. Here comes Bastien. Oh, Wiskoski about to throw a punch, and Red grabs that headlock. Oh, he cranks it up. Wiskoski trying to get over to Tolos, who misses the tag. Watch out, they're in Wiskoski's corner. Grabbing a leg, 1-2 on Bastien. One again, two. Red just getting that shoulder up and down. And now Tolos out of both feet. Tolos screaming at the referee, count him down. Now he tags Wiskoski. Red breaks it. Tolos right on top of him, rips the face. Comes after. Oh, a tremendous shot by Tolos. Knee drop in there on Red Bastien. There's the press. One, but Red out of there. Right at the one. Oh, he takes a wild swing. Oh, Red is hot. That red hair indicates that temper, and he's got one. Just a little tired of this. Oh, a knee in there by Tolos. Rough and tough. Golden Greek grabs Bastien, slams him into the turnbuckles, comes in with a tackle. A knee in there by Tolos. Another knee right in the midsection. Another one. And again, the referee counted him out of there. He's got Red again. Oh, Red on the middle rope. Leaps him over him. Oh, punch. Another punch by Bastien. He grabs Tolos, slingshots him in there. Down goes Tolos. Whoa! Over to Billy Ash, who lets him have one. Here comes Ash. Tolos trying to go to Wiskoski. He makes it. Yes, sir, he made the tag. And now Ash ready for Ed Wiskoski. Into that referee's hole. Oh, vicious knee in there. Elbow on back of the neck by Wiskoski. Big Ed Wiskoski, the hair. Viciously slams him head first into the turnbuckle. Throws another big punch in there. Another smash in there by Wiskoski. And an elbow in the midsection. Doubles him up. Now Tolos over here. Referee arguing with him. He slams that leg right against the timekeeper's table. Slams it again. And again, here comes the referee. And now Wiskoski's got that leg over the middle rope. Putting it between the middle rope and the bottom rope. Putting the boots to it. Now referee pushes him back. Tolos has got it again. Right on the timekeeper's table. Bouncing that leg. Whoa, man. And here comes the referee again to chase Tolos back to his corner. Warning Tolos, he'll disqualify him if he doesn't stay in his corner. And now a vicious kick in there by Wiskoski. Ash is down. He drags him out. Oh, man. What a hold working on that leg and ankle of Billy Ash. Twisting it with it. Oh, Ash kicks him off. Here comes Tolos. Ash trying to get to Bastien. Did not make the tag. Tolos with a tremendous kick in there. Tolos working on that leg. They've got him hurt. They're going to work on him. And now a half Boston Crab by John Tolos. A half Boston Crab. And getting help from Wiskoski, who's hanging on the outside. Ash. Referee asking him if he wants to give it up. He's trying to get the Bastien. The trump's in there by Tolos. Drives him back. Now a double toe hold in there by Tolos. Referee tells him to break it. Here comes Wiskoski taking that hold over. Putting it on at Wiskoski. Double toe hold on Ash. Putting it on. Chinlock by Ash. Trying to counter here, and he makes it. But he's not out of trouble yet. He's got to get the Bastien. Wiskoski trips him up and jumps with a kick on that leg. Another vicious kick by Wiskoski. good move in there by Wiskoski. Brings him over to Tolos, head first into the turnbuckles. Now Tolos reaches through the ropes. He's got that leg. Wraps it around the turnbuckles. A steel train. Here comes Bastien. The referee telling Red to get back to his corner. Oh, they got Ash in real trouble now. Another kick in there by Wiskoski again and again. Putting the boots to Billy Ash. The referee gets him back, and there's Tolos with a kick. The referee warning Tolos. Whoa, head first. Trying to go through the legs is Ash. And Wiskoski grabs that foot. Tolos over a kick in the back of the neck. Another kick on that leg. Ash in trouble. Leg tripping there by Tolos. A step over toe hold. A submission hold. One, and now Wiskoski linking holds with Tolos to put added pressure in there. One again in there, too. Referee looks up to see if Wiskoski's interfering, and he is again putting added pressure on by pushing his hand on the head of Tolos. And Ash kicks him off. That leg has got to be pretty bad. He's trying to get over Bastien. Tolos doubles him up with a punch. Tolos going for the full Boston Crab. Submission hold. That can do it. Wiskoski in there helping him. That hand on the head. Ash saying no. The referee asking him. This could do it. A full Boston Crab. Again, the referee asking Billy Ash. Ash in pain, but he still screams no. Really taking a punishment here. Ash grabbed the rope. A good move. Or it would have been over. Kicking up back right in the kidneys. Another one by Tolos. Off the middle ropes with another vicious kick. Another vicious kick in there by Tolos. Here comes Wiskoski, and Ash in real trouble. Tremendous smash in there by Wiskoski. Ash back with a double punch. Another punch in there by Ash. Another smash. Another one. And again, down goes Wiskoski. Ash trying to get the Bastien, but the hair keeps him from doing it. Knee to that. Kick on the head by Wiskoski. One. Two. But he's out of it at the 2 count. Double punch on there by Ash. Here comes Red. Here's to the Tolos. Red grabs him into the ropes. Tremendous body drop. Red smashes Wiskoski. Back on Tolos. Back on Wiskoski. Back on Tolos. Holy Toledo. Red Bastien running wild. He's got Tolos tied up in the ropes. Referee telling him to break it. Bring Wiskoski in with a snap mare. Here comes Ash. Now they both got Wiskoski. They throw him right into Tolos. Oh, man, the crowd goes wild. Kick in the head by Ash. Now Red has him. Here comes Ash with another smash. Down goes Wiskoski. Oh, we got a barn burner going here, I'll tell you. Now the referee counting on Tolos and Wiskoski. Well, Bastien interrupts the count. They got 10 to get back in the ring, and that's it. 1 on Tolos, 2. Arts again, Tolos is in the ring now. He tells Bastien, hold it, hold it. I don't know why he's telling him to hold it. Now he's saying, watch out in the ropes. But Red's got that. Red's got that fist cocked. The referee's hold. Here's a tag to Ash. Tolos never saw it. Here comes Ash from behind. Taps Tolos. Turns around and Ash lets him have it. Grabs a side headlock. And he is putting it on and putting it on good. Tolos throws him off. Good tackle by Ash. Into the ropes. Another good tackle. Oh, Tolos with a vicious knee. Doubles him up. Red tries for the tag. Here comes Wiskoski. He picks him up. Slam. Oh, and what a slam. Up on the middle ropes. Way on the top rope. Holy Toledo with that head drop. Ash Price looks like he's out. Here comes Tolos. Tolos grabs him, picks him up. Backbreaker. Now Tolos on the middle rope. Sullivan, a knee drop. The press. 1, 2, 3. Bastien's in there, but it's just too late. John Tolos, Ed Wiskoski, the winners here, pinning Billy Ash and defeating the team of Ash and Red Bastien. Now, don't go away. We still got plenty more. Be right back here with two gentlemen that defeated the new World Tag Team Champions when they were not champions. Ron Starr and Enrique Vera, the last Cow Palace matches here. Tonight's for the title, the Golden Greek John Tolos and Mr. Ed Wiskoski, the Polish Prince.
Thank you very much. You know, Ron Starr and Enrique Vera 3 weeks ago were screaming, return match, return match. We want a return match against Wiskoski and Tolos. Well, 2 weeks later, they became the tag team champions. Then we said, we'll sign for a rematch, but put your belts up. They screamed and they screamed, but eventually, Wiskoski got his way. They remind me a lot like those people in Guyana. You know, they said, we love the church, we love this. And then when they said, would you be willing to die for it? A lot of them ran off into the jungle. That's exactly what Starr and Vera tried to do. They didn't want to face the Polish Prince and the Golden Greek. Tell them why, John. Tell them why.
For the simple reason, Polish Prince, for the simple reason that they don't have it here, and they don't have it here, and they don't have it here. Sure, they're fast, and we're fast. Sure, they're strong, and we're strong. But that's where it ends. As I said before, this is where it counts. This is where it counts. They are the world's tag team champions. Great. Good luck to them. Rivera and Starr, take the belts. Shine them up. Take pictures with them. Go to bed with them. Because at the Cow Palace, the Polish Prince and the Golden Greek are going to take you guys like you've never been took before. We're going to teach you gentlemen the ABCs of professional wrestling. And believe me, it's going to be like taking candy from a baby. Like taking candy from a baby! With the Polish Prince great flying head bunk and the Golden Greek's knee drop, it'll be no problem whatsoever. You know what gets me hot? This is the greatest profession in the world, professional wrestling. You take your knocks, you win or lose like men, like men. The last time out, we defeated these so-called champions. We defeated them, and what do? They start to cry. They flooded out the Cow Palace. But this time, my friend, it's going to be a lesson that you never forget. Right, Polish Prince?
That's right, John. You know, we've already beat them once, and we really hardly even broke into a sweat. It was so simple that the match was over before Vera and Starr were actually warmed up. But there's a little bit more at stake this time. So that means that the Golden Greek and the Polish Prince are going to shine.
Well, the World's Tag Team Championship is at stake tonight. And fellas, we'll find out who the best team is. Double championship tonight. This Saturday, December 2nd, Cow Palace in San Francisco. First big match, 8:30 p.m. You fans be there tonight. It'll be a night you won't forget.
All the way, man, all the way.
Till next week, then. And until tonight, Hank Renner saying goodbye, everybody. He's accepted the challenge of Ed Wiskoski, one half the world's tag team title. Here comes Ron Pope. And Ron has not only accepted the challenge, he's put up $2,000 tonight. That Wiskoski cannot put him down. Hi, Ron. You've been winning all your matches in wrist wrestling. Tonight's your toughest test.
Well, I'm ready. He's been talking that he can put me down, so I want to see him do it.
And you put up double the money. Best of luck, Ron.
Action speaks louder than words, you know.
You betcha. And here comes the Polish Prince, Mr. Wiskoski. $2,000 on the line, Mr. Wiskoski.
Yeah, no, Ron Pope has still got to be the cheapest man I know. I put up $10,000 every time I step in the ring. He's made a special allowance and going to put up a paltry $2,000. I waste more than that in a week.
Well, that's
but I'm still going to take it because it's a matter of pride with him. This is nothing to me.
Okay, let's see if what happens here when Wiskoski takes on the wrist wrestling champion. One man must put the other down, of course. Pope has been putting him down with regularity in a rather quick time, but this undoubtedly his toughest test. Wiskoski with tremendous arms on him, as is Ron Pope. Okay, no love lost here. They sit down. I gotta get the grip. And, well, wait a minute. Okay. Referee telling Wiskoski, the other hand flat on the table. Referee Frank Nosetti, we're just about set. The referee will signal when it's go. Now, Wiskoski, wait a minute, hold on. He evidently wants to limber up a little bit yet. The crowd hollering. Pope says, let's go. I'm ready, Ron Pope. Our wrist wrestling champion. Okay, now we're set. They're locking, they're getting up. Referee checking it again. Already, he says. And wait a minute, Wiskoski. Now, what's the matter? What's the matter?
Get a towel out here. The man's got grease on his hands.
Well, Wiskoski, you heard it. Wiskoski claiming Pope has grease on his hands. Here's a towel. No, he can't get a good grip. Ron's saying he's got no grease on his hands, but he'll wipe his hands anyhow. Oh, and Pope showing a little anger there, and you can't blame him. But okay, now I think we're ready. Now they lock grips again. The referee checking it. Go. There they go. Oh, boy. Starting off dead even. Pope getting the advantage. Wiskoski battling back. Oh, look at that. The strength. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody gets a broken wrist here. Pope's getting the advantage. But Wiskoski fighting back. About even again. Now Wiskoski with a slight advantage. And now Pope putting it on. Wiskoski's weakening. Oh, there he goes. He's weakening, but he's not through yet. Pope's got the advantage. He's got him going. Everything. Wiskoski fighting back. Those hands pasty white. Pope putting it away. He's got it. Congratulations. Oh, beautiful. You're proving that. Okay, well, that's the winner and keeping his money is Mr. Ron Pope.
Wait a minute. Every week in and week out, I've seen him beat people, and he always does it from that side. That's obviously his strong arm. You know, when we started, I put this arm up. He wanted this arm. That's my weak arm. This is my strong arm. It's a half an inch bigger.
Well,
go this way.
Now he's asking Pope if he wants to change arms, Ron.
Hey, well, I'll tell you what. I'll wrestle you either arm. It doesn't matter to me, mister. It doesn't matter at all. I'll put you down with this arm.
Okay, all right. Pope says fine. Pope's going to wrestle him with the other arm. And now Wiskoski wants that. Well, I don't think it matters to Ron. Ron says go ahead. Have any side you want, any arm you want. Ron Pope. Strength in both arms. He's not the wrist wrestling champion for nothing. He'll take you at either arm. And now Wiskoski saying he wants Pope to wipe his hands again. Well, Pope does it. Come on. Pope says, let's get going. Oh, they glare at each other. Referee telling them, let's go now. We got a tag match coming up right after this. Okay, now Pope's going to wrestle him. They both going to wrestle with the right hand. Pope is a southpaw, been using his left. Now with the right. They're set now. There they go. Okay. Wiskoski getting the slightest of edges there. And now Wiskoski. But what? Wait, Pope coming back. They're about even. Oh, they're going. Both men straining with tremendous anguish and pain on their face. What a test this is. Wiskoski with a slight edge. Pope exerting himself now. Wiskoski just about even. They're going just a slight edge either way. And now Pope puts it off. Oh, Wiskoski's going back. He's going to beat him again unless Wiskoski can rally here. Oh, no. Wiskoski was loose on the hip toe. Putting the bolster up. The referee's trying to get him off. Oh, my God. He slams him. Well, that's a whoa. We got a ball. Let's back over here. He slams him in the turnbuckle. Watch out, Buddy Rose. Oh, no, it's 2-on-1. He holds him. He holds him. And now Wiskoski reaches in his truck. He pulls off his belt. He's wrapping around his hand. Rose, oh, no. He hits Pope while Rose has him. They have him over the corner. Wiskoski hitting him. Rose is holding him. Pope's got no chance. Oh, this is terrible. The referee gets him out of there. The referee gets him out of there. Pope is draped out. Again, another punch. Pope is out of it. They've knocked Pope unconscious. And now Wiskoski is choking Pope with it. The referee holding off Buddy Rose. Pope is hurt. Another punch in there by Wiskoski. Oh, what a rotten display. Pope is down.
That's what you do to a man that blows your breath and spits on you.
Oh, boy.
The only reason I came out here is because he took advantage of him.
Oh, that was terrible. That was 2 against 1. Okay, we'll be right back and check on Ron Pope. The referee's working on him. Be right back after this.
The Superman I am, no wonder they call me the Prince. I wrestle, arm wrestle, and come back in tag teams. How's anybody ever going to collect my $10,000 when I'm in that kind of physical shape and my mental shape is even more superior?
Well, there's the World Tag Team Champions, Playboy Buddy Rose from Las Vegas, and the Polish Prince Ed Wiskoski, who did not defeat Ron Pope. He does not get the 2,000. Pope beat him with both hands. First one, then the other. We're ready. There's the... for more. Here comes Texas Red. Bastien, put the boots in there on that arm. Grabs that arm of Wiskoski. Snaps it. Whoa, again and again. Again. Watch out, a tag. I don't think Red even saw it. Rose comes in, rips the face. Grabs Texas Red in the ropes. Dang, elbow. Up Bastien. Slam. The Playboy across the ring. Diving. Does not go. Here comes Heath. Snaps him. And again and again. Watch out, he reverses it. 10 off the middle. Whoa! Back in a smash. Rose gets to Wiskoski. Oh! And he lets him have one. Wiskoski in the ring now. The wrist lock by Heath. And he puts it on, comes over, and comes Bastien. Up into the rope, tremendous punch. There's the press. Watch out, Rose right there, pulls him off by the hair. Now Rose going over to the chokehold. They both got Bastien out. The referee runs Rose out. Wiskoski looks like a chokehold from here, and he's counting them all. 3, 5 can bring a disqualification to the referee's discretion. Now, choking him over the top rope is Buddy Rose on Red Bastien. And now Ramey with a punch. Here illegally interfering, and Ramey is about to go after him. Watch out. Rose has him from behind. Double chin lock. Referee counting him off. They're working on Texas Red. Smash in there. Now the referee runs Ted Heath back. Tremendous punch by Wiskoski. And an elbow by Wiskoski. He's going to work on Red Bastien. Smash by Bastien. Here's the Tiger. Comes Playboy Buddy Rose back in. He grabs Texas Red. Into the ropes. Playboy. Whips him into the far turnbuckle. Watch out, runs into a kick. Throws him off again. Good tackle by Rose. Flattens him. He drops down. Watch out. He went for the roll-up. Rose grabbed the ropes, and Heath landed right on his head. Now Rose getting over to Wiskoski. Heath is hurt. Watch out. Dives into the knee drop. Another knee drop on the head by Ed Wiskoski. He's going up all the way to the top rope. Come on, that head dive. There it is. Crashes right into the head of Heath. Covers him. 1, 2, 3. Bastien in there to kick him off, but too late. And the World Tag Team Champions, Ed Wiskoski and Playboy Buddy Rose, with their manager there, Dr. Ken Ramey, they are the winners of this match. Bastien guarding Ted Heath. Ramey gloating, looking, pointing at him. Red comes over, they back off. Okay, now, don't go away. We'll have a special report, more action coming up. So be right back, fans, right after this. We're going to talk to the winners of the tag match, Playboy Buddy Rose.
Wait just 1 minute, I want to know something.
Yes,
what's
Dr.
this
Ramey?
BS about me being handcuffed to Ron Starr?
That's right.
No disqualification, no time limit. Do you realize there has never been a championship match under these conditions? And I got news for you. Nobody is going to handcuff me to anybody. I'm not a criminal. I pay my bills. I'm an upstanding citizen. I'm a law-abiding citizen. And nobody's going to treat me like I'm a criminal.
Well, I got news, Dr. Ramey. The Alliance has approved this per Jimmy Snuka.
Give a damn what the Alliance says. Nobody's going to handcuff me to Ron Starr.
Oh, I think you'll find that they are going to handcuff
Well, who's
you.
big enough to handcuff me to Ron Starr? That's what I want to know.
Ron Starr.
Ha, ha, ha. That's a big joke. The people in the Cow Palace have seen me before. They know what I can do. Ron Starr will never get a pair of handcuffs on me. Nobody's going to handcuff me.
The United States heavyweight title has never been at stake like this with these kind of rules. Never has the man that stood behind the belt had to put him up with these kind of rules. No disqualification, no time limit, anything goes. Now, that means the belt could change hands from any little particular, such, could I say, low blow, any little foreign object. All Jimmy Snuka has to do is something like that, and the belt is gone. You realize that?
Yes, I
So
do.
now they're throwing all the stakes against me, everything against me, and everything against my manager. Well, my manager and myself are going to do something you people wouldn't believe, and that is we're going to do the best we can to get this match stopped. Because let me tell you something, these kind of rules, the way the NWA has been treating us, it is not, it is a...
What they're trying to do is they're trying to strip you of that belt. Everybody is envious of you of the belt, the National Wrestling Alliance. Everybody else is envious of you because you are a great talent, and they don't want you to see that belt.
Well, Dr. Ramey, Playboy Buddy Rose, do what you can, but in all my years here, I've never seen a National Wrestling Alliance, once they made a decision, ever change it.
Well, this is the first time ever for this kind of a match, right?
That's right.
Okay, this will be the first time that they've changed the matches. I'll see to
We'll
that.
find out by next week. Mr. Wiskoski, you had a lot of nerve attacking Ron Pope when he defeated you in wrist wrestling. Now, what was the idea of that?
Listen, Grinner, I'm at disadvantage enough as I'm across a 3-foot table and he's breathing his banana breath right in my face. Now, he has got me to the even-up position, and then, to try to distract me, he spits right across that table right in my face. Well, I tell you, I'm not going to stand for it. This man is nothing short of a jungle savage. And so I had to take things into my own hands.
With the help of Mr. Rose.
And as you saw, I took my belt and I wrapped it around my hand and I gave that man, and I use that term loosely, I gave that man a thrashing. You may not remember much, Ron Pope, but I bet that you'll remember the day that Ed Wiskoski left you laying helpless in the middle of a wrestling ring. Now.
Hey, wait.
Oh, here comes Ron Pope.
God.
Hold it, Ron, hold it.
Let me
now.
tell you something. Come on back if you're a man right now, Wiskoski. Let me tell you something right now. No one pulls a cheap trick like that on me. No one. I challenge you, Ed Wiskoski, anytime, any place, anywhere. And if you're the man that you're supposed to be, you'll take my challenge. But, mister, let me tell you something. I'm not coming to wrestle. I'm coming to fight. I'm going to take something. You fight fire with fire, an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. Mister, I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to destroy you. You look like you came through a meat grinder at a butcher shop. I'm not kidding, mister. When I get my hands on you, I'm going to pulverize you. I'm going to run you from pillar to pillar, from post to post. You won't get away with this. I'm mad,
Ron,
and I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to rip you apart.
Ron,
I'm going to pummel you. You won't get away with this. No one pulls a cheap trick like that on me. No one. I'm going to destroy you, Wiskoski. You'll pay for this.
Here comes Bobby from Florida. They're set to go. There's the bell. We'll keep you apprised of the time. This is for the TV championship. Dean Ho, the champion. Bob Root, who is the United States heavyweight wrestling champion, is the challenger. This ought to be a dandy. Congratulations on a great victory. And we have, of course, also in the studio here, making his way out, the other half of the world's tag team.
I'd like to get Dean out here with us if it's possible.
Certainly. Here he comes.
How's it, brother? There you go. You got it.
And Dean and Ron, let me congratulate you guys on winning that World's Tag Team Championship. A great honor. And Ron, let's talk to you for just a moment. We don't have your opponents yet, but you will be on that card on Saturday, October the 21st, right here in the Cow Palace. And I'll tell you, this was a great match you had here this evening.
Thank you very much.
We were very impressed.
Thank you very much. You know, these wrestlers in this area are getting rougher and tougher all over the country. The Japanese wrestlers are coming in. Just, it seems like right now that this area right here is the epitome of professional wrestling. And I owe it all to my partner, Dean Ho. You know, Dean was with me the night I won the World Junior Heavyweight title. I had to give up. Later on, I was starting to get a little heavy there, and I've always been in the heavyweight category, and that's where I feel best. And like I said, Dean was with me there. He prepared me mentally and physically for it, the same as he did for us to go out and win these World Tag Team title belts. And, you know, I'd like to say just one thing, and I'm sure that Dean will agree with me. We're willing, ready, and able to put these belts up at any time, any place in the world. It makes no difference to us.
Okay, Ron, hope to have you back here on our international television network soon. And Dean,
what a great partner!
Dean,
what a great partner, brother. How you like that?
Well, Dean, you got
great.
the big one. You're the #1 contender now for that U.S. title. I know you want back so bad. Saturday, October 21st, you're the #1 contender. The Alliance has designated you to take on the Playboy Buddy Rose.
Well, you know, I've wrestled the man several times now, and the first time, both of us were counted out. The second time I wrestled him, now this was at the past Cow Palace show. The match was stopped. I was bleeding profusely. In other words, brother, too much blood, so the referee had to stop the match. But now, one thing I did call personally, Bob Geigel. You know who he is?
Yeah, certainly. President of the National Wrestling Alliance.
Hey, you pretty good. You keep up on that stuff, huh? Anyway, I talked to him, and I asked him in this contract, in this match against Buddy Rose, I want some stipulations. And I don't know if they'll be accepted.
Well, Dean, let me ask you, excuse me, what are those stipulations?
You really want to know, don't you?
Well, I think everybody would like to know.
It's a secret. It's like a deodorant. It's a secret. Remember that. And these people next week, right now, the NWA is having a meeting to consider these stipulations. And let me tell you, I will let you know, and all you wonderful people out there, brother, what the stipulations are. But whether or not these stipulations are accepted, I don't care. I don't give a damn as long as I get Buddy Rose in the ring with me. And just remember that, Buddy Rose, because this might be the end of you.
Okay, Dean, all the best. I know you had good reasons for those, and I hope the Alliance okay them, but we'll let everybody know next week.
Thank you very much. How come you don't kick me now?
Okay, Dean Ho, one half of the World's Tag Team title, meeting Buddy Rose here for the U.S. title, which he formerly held Saturday, October 21st. And coming out first from Mexico, 226 pounds, Art Dominguez, and from Buffalo, New York, 270 pounds, Big Ed Wiskoski, and he's accompanied by his friend, the United States champion, Playboy Buddy Rose. Rose in his corner. Wiskoski taking his tights off. There's the bell. Dominguez complaining about Rose being in Wiskoski's corner. Referee tells Buddy Rose to get down, get in the corner. Now, good move by Dominguez. Comes up with a hammerlock. And Wiskoski, very impressive, as is Art Dominguez. Round from behind, Wiskoski, a headlock, and down goes Dominguez. Oh, good move by Art Dominguez. Right up with a hammerlock. Whoa, rolls over with it. The crowd screaming at the Playboy. Meanwhile, Dominguez, referee telling the Playboy to sit down. Oh, Wiskoski, vicious kick in there. Another one. Lay it in there. We got the Playboy Buddy Rose, the United States champion, who's sitting with us now. Any comment here, Mr. Rose?
Yes, we are taking over. As you notice, Wiskoski with his scientific kicks, scientific wrestling, and now he's got the hold. I only hang around with the best, and I've got the best I can find, and that's Ed Wiskoski. And speaking of the best I can find, I want to go on record right now. You know, Ron Starr flew in today, right? He flew in, and he's one half of the World Tag Team Champions. Well, let me tell you right now, Wiskoski and myself would someday like to hold all the belts, and we're making a challenge to those two anytime, any place, any city.
Well, you have the United States Championship right now, and you want
everything.
Which would be the World's Tag Team title.
Right, I want all the belts. Wiskoski and I want to rule professional wrestling.
Now, you hold both titles, you will. There's very, very few wrestlers that have held both titles.
That's it.
Wiskoski with a vicious kick, snapmare on Art Dominguez. Wiskoski with a pretty good weight advantage, but they're both full-fledged heavyweights, and Dominguez has upset many a big man. Art, good move.
If you're wondering why I'm not wrestling, it's because nobody wanted to wrestle me.
Well, we weren't wondering, but...
Well, I just want to tell the people that nobody wants to wrestle me because they know that they can't beat me.
Well, I don't know about that. Hopefully we'll have you back here on TV next week. And now Wiskoski giving a beating to Art Dominguez. Snap Marinere drops right in the face with a knee. Big Ed Wiskoski with a press. 1, 2, no, sir. Dominguez out. Real scrapper. He's a guy that never gives up. Comes off with a beautiful forearm smash. One in the midsection. Another one by Dominguez. And another one. Here comes Dominguez. Whoa, walks into one. Kick in the midsection, head first. I don't know why Playboy was saying that's it, but here he comes. Very upset there to see Wiskoski getting the worst of it. They are tag team partners, the Playboy and Wiskoski. And they're very much the same style. Two of a kind, you might say. Wiskoski glaring at us here. Another vicious smash. He's a vicious wrestler, Wiskoski. Oh, bandy by Dominguez. Another one doubles him up. Dominguez throws him into the ropes. Whoa, what a kick. Kick right in the head by Wiskoski. Vicious move. He is a vicious wrestler, along with a Playboy. Two of a kind. 1, 2, oh! Dominguez out of the 2 count. I think they just as soon either one of them cripple the man as beat him.
Wiskoski's just playing with him. He's torturing him.
They're not playing with him too well there. Look at that block. Dominguez, a leg grip again.
Well, he should have a few moves if he's a professional wrestler.
Whoa, there's a dandy. There's the press. He dives on him. 1, 2. That's all.
That's all.
Oh, vicious.
Wiskoski uses his knees to a big advantage during his matches. As you've seen there, he used his knees. He has one of the most tremendous knee drops in professional wrestling. He's put many a lump on many of his opponents' heads.
1 off Dominguez, that's all. Now, we've been very impressed with Wiskoski. But he's like you are, Playboy. That's right, but he just as soon cripple a man as wrestle him. He likes to punish him.
You know, he once said, if any man can beat him in 15 minutes or less, he'll give him $10,000. He gave Roy Shires a certified check for $10,000 if any man can beat him in 15 minutes, and there is no man that can beat him. And that's why I hang around with him, because he can't be beat, and I can't be beat, and that's why we stick together.
Well, Dominguez walked into one end. Wiskoski flattens him. You know, one thing, if Dominguez should upset him, he would be $15,000 richer. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
He should upset him. What a joke, Renner. Come on.
Well, Dominguez has beat some good wrestlers. Just a 2 count. Art, a scrappy little Mexican wrestler.
Scrappy is right. Scrap iron.
Oh, that could do it. 1, 2. No, the trunk's in there by Wiskoski. A vicious kick.
Let me tell you something. Every time somebody goes to cover Ed Wiskoski, he's got on his mind that $10,000. That's all the more harder he tries, because nobody's going to put his shoulders down. Look out! Look out! 1, 2. Whoa! That was... The referee had his hand up for 3. That would have cost him a lot of money. Dominguez almost pulled it off. Kick by Dominguez. Oh, no. Wiskoski moved. A cradle. 1, 2. No. Dominguez out of the 2 count. Hey, this is quite a match. Torture. Dominguez. Wiskoski's had 99% of this match. Well, I can't quite... That knee. There's that knee. That's the knee that has won many a match. He's vicious with that knee. I'd love to have you laying underneath that knee and see what it feels like. 2 count on Dominguez. You know why he kicks out? It's because he's stupid. It's because he's stupid. Because he loves pain, this idiot right here. That's why he kicks out. So, we're going to have to teach him a lesson. There by Wiskoski. What's out? A suplex by Wiskoski. Watch this, watch this. Hey,
right in the head with that knee.
I love it.
Now Wiskoski smiling. Going up on all the way to the top rope. Watch it. Holy mackerel. Hits him with his head and knocks the Dominguez cuckoo.
At $10,000.
1, 2, 3. Well, Wiskoski with a very impressive victory. Playboy Buddy Rose and I congratulate him. But he is the winner. Dominguez is hurt quite a bit. Big Ed Wiskoski and the Playboy out there to congratulate him. The crowd not congratulating him.
My 10,000 is still safe, right?
Wiskoski telling us his 10,000 is still safe as it is, but hey, promoter Roy Shire just may come up with some may just find somebody to upset him here on TV.
Do I look good or do I look pretty? Look at this, girls. I'm available.
Okay, we got plenty more fans right after this. Tank Renner here with the winner of our last match, Ed Wiskoski, and the United States champion, Playboy Buddy Rose.
You know, Dean Ho come out here and he said he had some stipulations that he was presenting to the NWA for our match in the Cow Palace. Well, Dean Ho, I want to know what those stipulations are. You tell me what they are.
Well, Mr. Rose, we asked Dean Ho. He did not say.
He said they were a secret, right?
Right.
Well, let me tell you, there's not going to be any secrets around here because I am the United States champion. You have to answer to me, just like they do Ali. The NWA has to call me up. They have to ask me who I want to wrestle. They have to ask me how much money I'd like to have for that match, and I call the shots. So, Dean Ho, if you think you're going to run me, you're going to run this United States champion, well, you got another guest coming because Dean Ho, I am the U.S. champion, and you have to answer to me, and I'm going to find out exactly what's going on as far as these stipulations are concerned.
Well, the Alliance is going to decide whether to allow them or not this week. We'll announce it next week.
And I'm going to protest them no matter what happens. And another thing, for the people in San Francisco, you know, you've got the Oakland Raiders who cannot perform anymore. You've got the Golden State Warriors who are trying to get Bill Walton because they're losers. You're trying to get the San Francisco Giants to win the pennant. What happens? They fall off at the last month, right? Okay, the 49ers can't cut it. The only champion that San Francisco can look up to is the United States Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, Playboy Buddy Rose, and you can stick that in your you-know-what and smoke it.
Okay, Mr. Wiskoski, we had you on last week. You gave me, in case for the fans that weren't tuned in, you presented me a check, a cashier's check I might add, for $10,000 to give to promoter Roy Shire, which we did. And you made a few statements what another professional wrestler would have to do to earn that money.
That's right. You know, tonight you saw an example of a hungry man, but just seemed to lack a little bit of intelligence to get into a ring with the likes of Ed Wiskoski. You saw the way that I actually out-finessed that man, moved around him like a cat, and he was so embarrassed. He looked up at me and he said, Mr. Wiskoski, just don't embarrass me anymore in front of my friends. Please, I'll give you the match. Just don't embarrass me anymore. Well, anytime I put up $10,000, you better believe that there's a reason behind it. And that reason is we're going to see just what kind of wrestlers there is in the great United States of America, or North America as far as that goes. Because the challenge is out to any professional wrestler who cares to put on a pair of tights and get in that ring with the great one, Ed Wiskoski. You know, I understand, you know, that they're even having trouble finding me a suitable opponent for the Cow Palace. Can you imagine that?
Promoter Roy Shire will come up with one before Saturday, October 21st. In fact, we'll have it next week.
I hope so. You know, because all the man has to do to earn that big $10,000 is just to step in that ring and cause me to get beat in less than 15 minutes, or
It'll never happen.
cause me to submit in less than 15 minutes. Do you realize that Jimmy the Greek won't even give odds on something like that? You understand racing. You understand betting. Jimmy the Greek won't even put odds on something like that.
I understand that's an awful lot of money to put up every time you get in the ring.
understand it. I understand it, but it's just to prove a point. That's all.
Dean Ho, let me hint one thing to you. You were close to the precipice of extinction. I love it.
Well, Mr. Wiskoski, I can promise you just one thing. Promoter Roy Shire will have somebody that would love nothing better to earn an extra $10,000 besides his pay that night to climb in the ring with you, and you can be sure it's going to be somebody tough, because I know Promoter Roy Shire, and he'll get you the best he can find.
I hope he doesn't sign for another little midget south of the border like this one. This is disgusting.
Yeah, Mr. Rose, you had one last comment?
I have one last comment. Ron Starr and Dean Hole, World Tag Team Champions. Ed Wiskoski and I were discussing it. We'd like to make a challenge to them sometime in the future. I don't care what city it is, because we'd like to have all the belts.
Oh. You know, we could have had those belts if we'd have went to Puerto Rico, but Buddy's cholera shot was up, and he didn't want to get a new one for the trip down. Those places are disease-ridden anyway.
Okay, well,
it's better to win it here.
Till next week, fans. California 228, Jerry Monti. And his opponent, Big Ed Wiskoski, 272 pounds, from Buffalo, New York. He's getting his jacket off now. Here we go. There's the bell. And Wiskoski doesn't quite have his jacket off yet. Ed Wiskoski, Jerry Monti into the referee's hold. Headlock by Wiskoski, and down goes Monti. One count on Monti. This should be a good match. Wiskoski, very impressive here so far on TV. Last few weeks that we've seen him on our international television network. The top wrestler, head scissors. Wiskoski's out of it, grabs the headlock, down goes Monti. Wiskoski in the top 10 by the National Wrestling Alliance. One of the top wrestlers in the country. And up-and-coming Jerry Monti. Often known as a spoiler, because Monti pulls a lot of upsets when you least expect him, and tonight could be one. Don't forget, our tag team match will follow this. This should be a great one. We'll see the new world champions. Monti throws them off. Good tackle by Wiskoski. Jerry's on his feet. Both beat up by Wiskoski. Headlock. Down goes Monti. Yes, sir. You'll see the new world tag team champions, Dean Hole and Ron Starr. And they're quite a combination. Of course, they're the champions. What else can you say? I might add that Ed Wiskoski has put up $10,000 by way of a certified check with promoter Roy Shire. Anybody that can defeat him or make him give up or pin him in the first 15 minutes of the match will get $10,000. So Monti has a lot to shoot for tonight. Jerry can pull this one off. He'll be $10,000 richer. And we'll keep you informed as of the time, as it should get close to that 15-minute mark. It's early in the match now, just a couple of minutes gone. Jerry must pin him. Right into the turnbuckles. Wiskoski a rough one. Jerry must pin him or make him submit in the first 15 minutes. That goes for any wrestler in any match. Wiskoski has posted that $10,000 certified check. Now Wiskoski viciously kicking him. Headlock. Monti down again. He's been very impressive. But I'll tell you, for $10,000, sometimes a wrestler can put out that little extra to get him over. On any given day, as they say. Jerry fighting back. Now Wiskoski takes over again. Grabs Jerry Monti. Slams him into the turnbuckles. Kick in the midsection. By Wiskoski. Knee drop again. There's the +1, but Monti's out of it. Remember, Wiskoski has 10 grand on the line no matter who he wrestles. Good tackle in there and a kick off the ropes by Wiskoski. But any wrestler, including Jerry Monti right now, can pin him or make him submit in the first 15 minutes. 10,000 rich. Monti's going to work. Oh, Jerry's got that temper up. Wrestlers shooting for Wiskoski and that tremendous $10,000. And the referee getting Monti back. people don't make $10,000 in a year. You can make it in less than 15 minutes if you can beat this man, any professional wrestler. Arm lock by Monti. Wiskoski on his feet. One little mistake, and who knows? Rolls off Monti, and Monti sends him flat. Jumps right over Wiskoski. Watch out. Oh! Good hip block. Monti leapfrogs him. And again that arm lock by Jerry Monti brings a nice hand from the crowd. Crowd hollering, go, Jerry, go. Monti, that arm. Oh, boy, I'll tell you, for $10,000, referee asking Wiskoski, and he says no, he will not give it up. He's a tough one. Rough and tough. Appears to be very educated. Time we've talked to him. Jerry, he's doing everything he's got on that arm. He can make him submit. $10,000 richer. Monti. Cannonballs that arm. Now the hammerlock. Putting it way up behind the back there. And again, the referee asks Wiskoski, and again he screams no. The promoter, Roy Shire, has that $10,000 certified check. So watch out. They're into the ropes. Watch out here. Referee calling for a break. Wiskoski with a knee in the midsection. Grabs Monti. Beautiful. Oh! Monti drop. Now Jerry moves in. Working on that arm. The sign of a good wrestler, going right back to that hold. Putting it on. Giving it all he's got. And again, the referee asks Wiskoski, and he says no. So Monti decides to help him. He dives on his arm again to soften it up some more. And again, putting that pressure right at the elbow. And Wiskoski goes to the rope. Puts both feet over the bottom rope. Jerry's not breaking. Wiskoski not looking so confident right now. Oh, knee in the midsection. And Wiskoski with a tremendous smash in the back. Grabs the hair of Jerry Monti. Vicious punch in there. Down goes Monti. Draws a warning. Kick in the head by Wiskoski. Kick in the head by Wiskoski. And now Monti in trouble. Grabs him by the hair. Smash in there by Wiskoski. Rolls Monti into the ropes. Catches him with a knee in the midsection. Coming off. Monti hurt. Just had the wind taken out of him. The hair head first into the mat by Wiskoski. Rolls him over. This could do it. One, but no, sir. Knee in there by Monti. Breaks it up. Smash in there by Monti. Double them up. Another one in there by Monti. Another punch by Jerry Monti. Knee lift by Monti. What a knee lift by Toe, and he walks into a smash. And Wiskoski throws him through the middle ropes out onto the apron. He's got 10 to get back in. Smashed by Wiskoski. Monti back with a punch. Watch out! One! Oh, no, just Toe. A sunset flip, almost 10,000 for Monti. Beautiful drop kick. He's trying again. 1, 2. Wiskoski just out of it. Oh, so close. Monti picks him up. Watch out. Oh, knee right into the kidneys by Wiskoski. Good move by Wiskoski. Around from behind. Picks him up. Oh! Backdrops with him. Monti badly shaken now. Another knee right in the head by Wiskoski. Vicious knee. Watch out. He likes the hand with his hand on the other guy's head. Wiskoski. Right in with that head. Man, he covers him. Monti is out. 1, 2, 3. And Ed Wiskoski keeps his $10,000 safe. as he is the winner of our second big main event. Okay, Wiskoski, the winner of our second main event here. And Mr. Wiskoski, you're on the big Cow Palace card. But before we go into that, I noticed in our interviews with you that you were quite well educated.
Well, I thank you for noticing that. And, of course, the people out there noticed that also. But the reason I'm well educated is because I'm from a long line of Polish royalty. You see, I've been well educated in this country. My family's stationed on the cultural center in the United States on the East Coast. There's not much culture out here on the West Coast. It seems to lack quite a bit. But henceforth, I would like for you to refer to me only as the Polish Prince, because that's the name that I prefer to be called. Because I am actually from a long line of Polish royalty.
Okay, Mr. Wiskoski, we'll refer to you as the Polish Prince. And the title or your royalty won't do you any good when you meet Chavo Guerrero here. And I understand you've got that $10,000 if he beats you within 15 minutes or makes you submit, either pins you or submits you.
You know, I suspected that there would be somebody from the south of the border who would be hungry. And this Chavo Guerrero apparently thinks that he is going to make my $10,000 his. Well, Mr. Guerrero, $10,000 will buy a lot of beans and rice. But before, you better eat a lot of beefsteak, because Ed Wiskoski is not going to take you lightly. Believe me.
Okay, Mr. Wiskoski, and here comes Texas Red. And he has a chance to win $10,000 besides the match. This man coming in the ring now, Ed Wiskoski from Buffalo, New York. He's being accompanied by the Playboy, Buddy Rose, who's the United States champion. Wiskoski has a certified check for $10,000 in the hands of promoter Roy Shire. Anybody that can make him submit or that can pin him within 15 minutes, a tag match or otherwise, will get $10,000. Red wants that money, and we'll keep you informed as the time goes by. We'll let you know how the time goes by. Texas Red telling Playboy to get out of the ring. Wiskoski with a big grin on his face. Oh, and Red shows him a 10, 5-10, he says. $10,000 if he can defeat him. Here we go. There's the bell. We're underway, and Playboy Buddy Rose is going to sit down by us, perhaps do a little commenting with us.
Any interfering, the man can handle himself. I'm going to sit here like a gentleman that I am, a sportsman that I am, and show you people and tell you people what Ed Wiskoski can do. Now, Texas Red is main event caliber, and Ed Wiskoski is the best, and you're going to see tonight what Ed Wiskoski can do.
Well, I'll tell you, this could be a main event anywhere in the world. Good move by Wiskoski, and a head scissors, and Red's right out of it. By Texas Red.
He pulled the hair as he took him over.
I didn't see that, but I'll tell you, he pins him.
You're not a wrestler, that's why you didn't see it.
He pins him or makes him submit within 15 minutes. It's $10,000, Mr. Rose. Certified check is posted with promoter Roy Shire. Well, what an added incentive this is. Texas Red, Ed Wiskoski. Oh!
How much time left?
One.
How much time?
Well, the match has just started.
Yeah, but I still, hey, we're technical in everything we do.
All right, there's over 13 minutes yet. He's got plenty of time. More than that for the match, but for the $10,000. Oh, good move by Wiskoski. And Red kicks him right off. Red's on his feet. Arm drag. And that arm lock. Playboy doesn't like this too well. Crowd screaming as he walks over to holler something at the referee. The referee's pulling his hair. He is not. The referee tells him, get back to your seat or else. Texas Red.
Referee to watch the hair pulling.
Texas Red with that arm lock on Ed Wiskoski. While they're in the ropes, referee calling for a break. Wiskoski. He does not like to go by the rules, but Red can meet fire with fire.
Did you see that? He was going to break clean, but Texas Red went to cock his fist to hit him, and he was just defending himself.
Now Texas Red can take care of himself in that ring, never fear. By twisting that arm right up behind his shoulder blades. The referee asked him, Wiskoski. He said no. He says something to Playboy. Wiskoski forcing him into the neutral corner. They'll have to break it. Watch out, kicking there by Wiskoski. Grabs Texas Red. And an arm lock now by Texas Red. We got about 3 minutes gone. So Red's got lots of time to pick up that $10,000. Boy, oh boy, Texas Red.
I got to give Texas Red credit. He knows how to pull air.
Well, I haven't seen the hair pulling, but I have seen a good match up to now. Two great wrestlers, no denying that. Oh, good move by Wiskoski. Way up there with that head, and Red's right out of that head scissor. Way up goes Texas Red. Oh, flying head scissors by Red. Right back to that arm lock. He's going to work that arm over. The crowd cheering him on. The crowd cheering him on. And lots of time left.
How much time left?
There's about 4 minutes gone. They got 11 minutes yet. Texas Red must defeat them within.
Come on.
Of course, if Wiskoski wins it, it won't make any difference whether they hit the 15-minute mark or not. It'll be a great victory for Texas Red, but he'd love to do it within 15.
You're not giving this man very much credit. This man, to put up $10,000 takes a lot of men to do it. A lot of responsibility and a lot on the line. And only a #1 contender can do it. I'm #1, he's #1, and we can do it all. And a man like that to put up $10,000 has to be a heck of a man to do it.
Well, I don't know how much.
Anybody else doing it?
I don't see. I'll give him credit for that. I don't see how much of that beating he can take on that arm. Red's really going to work on it. It's a sign of a good wrestler. Twisting that wrist way back. Wiskoski puts that foot over the bottom rope, and they have to break it up.
That's what ropes are for. He uses the ring like it's a home. It's like he's in home there. He feels at home in that ring.
And Texas Red points a warning finger over here at the Playboy, Buddy Rose. Good move by Wiskoski. Step over toe hold. Red lets him right over. Oh, and they hit the referee. He's momentarily stunned. Red's got that wrist lock. Referee Jack Holloway is out of it now. He's all right. Well, that's a dangerous job in itself, being the referee, let me tell you. The referee now asking Wiskoski, and he heads for the ropes, puts those feet over the bottom rope. Red breaks it after a good kick on that arm. Playboy's over here, working on the arm of Ed Wiskoski. He's in a lot of pain. 4, 5. He's got 10 to get back in the ring.
How much time? He wants to know how much time.
All right, he's still got 9 minutes.
9 minutes you got, brother. Stay in there.
Now that's for the $10,000, not for the match.
I know what it's for. You tell me. We're the ones that put it up.
Another knee in there by Wiskoski. You seem to be awfully worried about it here with Texas Red.
No. Now he's playing with him. Now he's got him. It's all over.
Now we'll see about that. Wiskoski is quite a wrestler. Driving that big fist in there. Grabs Red by the mask and head first into the turnbuckles. Wiskoski, big, rough, tough. Texas Red comes back. Whoa! One right on the button. Drives Wiskoski in there, but Wiskoski back with that kick. Another kick in there by Wiskoski.
You got him now. You got him.
Snapmare by Wiskoski. Knee drop in there. Oh, vicious. There's the press. 1, 2. Red gets out at the 2 count. Snapmare by Wiskoski. Now their knee drop in there.
That's That's it. Legal.
And a little over 7 minutes is gone, and
7 minutes, brother. Come on. 7 minutes gone. You got him.
Texas Red still has 8 minutes to win the $10,000. Not to win the match now, but to get that $10,000 certified check that promoter Roy Shire is holding. Crowd hollering, go Red, go. But right now, it is Wiskoski in command. Red bridges right up. Good move by Red. Wiskoski reaching for the trunks. Playboy out here arguing with the crowd. That's why they're hollering. Wiskoski in command.
People are shouting he pulled the hair. He's got a mask on. How can he pull the hair?
Whoa.
Ignorant.
Ed Wiskoski got Red in trouble. Drives a tremendous fist in there that flattens Red. Wiskoski down again with that big punch. That huge ham-like fist. Again smashing in the Texas Red. Here it comes again. But Red comes back. And again. The old redhead, he's a tough one. Texas Red flattens him. Oh, man. Wiskoski's down. Red's after him with a hair. Slams him head first into the turnbuckle. And now Wiskoski's in trouble. Wiskoski's in trouble. Playboy telling him, watch out. Red picks him up. He slams him. Watch out. Oh, no. Wiskoski got out of there. The elbow drop. But Wiskoski moved. Smashing her by Wiskoski is about 9 minutes down. Red's got 6 minutes left to win this money. In the ropes. Going for abdominal stretch. And now Red's got it. A submission hold. This can be it. $10,000. The referee's asking him. A submission hold. This may do it. No. Good move by Wiskoski. He got out of it. But boy, he's in pain. That could have been it. And Texas Red in command now. Throwing punches in there. The referee gets them back.
Texas Red is money hungry. That's why he's money hungry. He wants that $10,000. He's doing anything to get it.
Vicious knee by Wiskoski and another tremendous punch. Now Wiskoski with that punch in the midsection. Elbow on back of the neck. I'll tell you, win or lose, he knows he's in a match. Picks up Texas Red way up there. Slams him. He bounced twice. Dives on him with that knee in the head. Oh, vicious. That could be it. 1, 2. No, sir. Red is out of it.
What a slow count. What a slow count.
Now there's less than 5 minutes. But Red still has time. A good tackle. Watch out. Oh, roll up. A roll up. 1, 2. Up for free. $10,000 just by half a second, Buddy Rose. Now Wiskoski takes over again.
Look at this. Look at this.
1, 2, and Red twists out.
Just a near victory by half a second for Wiskoski.
Oh, a small package. A small package. 1, 2. And again, just getting out is Ed Wiskoski. Rolls to the thriller. Headbutt by Texas Red. Wiskoski staggering. Red comes off the ropes. He flattens him. And he's still got 4 minutes to go. Here's the elbow drop. Who can do it? 1, 2, no. The referee had his hand up for 3.
How much time? How much time?
About 3.5 minutes. Red into the ropes. Watch out, Wiskoski off there with a vicious kick. 1, 2. Red out of the 2 count. Playboy, Buddy Rose screaming, bring him over here. Smashing her by Wiskoski. Another smash in there.
How much time?
They still got about good 3 minutes. Oh, Texas Red takes over. What a kick in there by Red. Another vicious kick. Elbow back of the neck. Flattens Wiskoski. They've got about Little less than 3 minutes. Wiskoski coming back now. Wiskoski going for the Boston Crab, it looks like. Trying to turn Red over. That's a submission hold.
Muscle!
Buddy Rose, you can hear him screaming alongside of me. Wiskoski trying to turn him over. Red grabs the ropes. They'll have to break it. Not until Wiskoski gets a vicious kick in there. He grabs Texas Red into the ropes. Oh, sunset! One! No! Wiskoski with both feet. Okay. A little over 2 minutes. $10,000 in the balance here. Plus a tremendous victory by one of these men. Head first into the turnbuckles. Again head first. Again head first by Texas Red. Texas Red. They've got less than 2 minutes. But Texas Red still has plenty of time. Head first into the turnbuckle. Whoa, Wiskoski splat. 1, 2. But not that 3 count. Red's got him again. Into the ropes. Tremendous body drop. Wiskoski's hurt. Red dives off. Whoa. There's the press. 1, 2. But just a 2 count. Just a 2 count. Red has him again. Into the ropes. Oh, missed the sleeper. Good tackle by Wiskoski. Red ducks under him. Ducks over him. He's got him. He clotheslines him. He clotheslines him. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Just a 2 count. A minute to go. Into the ropes again. He's got it. The sleeper. He's got the sleeper. He's got the sleeper. Wiskoski's got to go. Wait a minute. Hold it. Buddy Rose rang the bell. Wait a minute. Referee. Referee.
Nothing.
Listen.
I didn't do nothing.
He rang the bell. I didn't ring it.
Nothing.
They still got almost a minute to go. He rang the bell. Playboy. You rang the bell. I didn't ring the bell. No, sir. I did not ring the bell.
How to ring that thing? You didn't.
I did not ring the bell. No, he rang it. Playboy rang it. Playboy rang the bell. Oh, here comes Playboy. Here comes Red. The match is still underway. Texas is coming after him. And the referee. He starts the count. Red's after him. Here comes Texas. Here comes the Playboy. Goes out. And Red goes out after him. Now the referee's starting to count. They can't tell. The crowd's roaring. Texas Red. Back in the ring now. Smashed it there by Wiskoski. Another smash. Oh, they're trading punches. Oh, Texas Red getting the best of it. Down goes Wiskoski. Red's got him into the ropes. Oh, no. Red misses the drop kick. Wiskoski hang on to the ropes. Now Wiskoski with a small package. 1, 2, but Red's out of it at the 2 count. Whoa, how close can you get? Good kick by Red. Oh, he fell like a knocked oak tree. 1, 2. But only a 2 count. Watch out. They're on the ground again. 1, 2. Well, the money is safe. Punch in there by Wiskoski. Throwing those punches. 16 minutes is down in the match. Head first into the turnbuckles by Wiskoski again. Another punch in there. The money is safe. Good tempo by Red. Oh, Red through the middle ropes out on the floor. He's got 10 to get back in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wiskoski's on his feet. 8 on Red. 9, 10. Titus Red did not get back in by the 10 count. He's counted out. Wiskoski to win. Boy, oh boy, what a match. Wiskoski very, very lucky. If it hadn't been for the Playboy, he'd have lost his $10,000, believe me. Playboy Buddy Rose rang the bell. We did not ring it. The referee thought the match was over. It was not. Just when he had the sleeper, but it goes in the record books as a win. The Polish Prince, Wiskoski the winner. Okay, more action coming up. Be back right after this. Winner, Mr. Ed Wiskoski, who just, well, without Playboy Buddy Rose, would be $10,000 poorer right now.
Now, wait a minute. The man did not defeat me, and you saw who eventually got their hand raised. Rose had nothing to do with that whatsoever.
Buddy Rose rang that bell when Red had you in a sleeper hold.
That's right, Wiskoski. I had the sleeper hold on you, and you were going out. You were going out. I could feel you getting weak, and that Rose came over here and rang that bell. If he hadn't rang that bell, you would have been bye-bye, and I'd have been $10,000 richer, brother. As a matter of fact, the way I got it figured, that $10,000 belongs to me. You owe me $10,000. What do you got to say about that, Wiskoski? Polish Prince.
The only thing you had correct, Texas Red, was my name. I am of Polish royalty, and that $10,000 was never yours. The only way you'll ever get $10,000 is go out and get a job sweeping the streets. You'll never make it in that ring against me.
Well, I want to tell you something, Wiskoski. Do you deny the fact that I had the sleeper on you and that you were going and I was putting it on and putting the pressure on and you were gradually going down, down, down?
Emphatically, I deny it.
Everybody saw it, Red. He was going. You had the sleeper, no question about it.
Well, I want to tell you something, Wiskoski. I want to challenge you to a wrestling match in the Cow Palace. Now, if you've got any guts, and you put that $10,000 up, we'll just see what can happen if I put that sleeper. But I want that Playboy Buddy Rose barred from ringside so he doesn't interfere with the match and save your $10,000.
Well, that's fine, but wait a minute. Chavo Guerrero was already booked to meet Ed Wiskoski in the Cow Palace this coming Saturday, October 21st. Red.
Well, wait a minute. Where's that promoter? Roy Shire. We'll get the promoter, Roy Shire. Maybe we can do something
here. He comes now. His promoter, Roy Shire.
Roy, I challenge Ed Wiskoski to a match in the Cow Palace, but I want Playboy Buddy Rose barred from the ringside so he can't interfere. These guys got collusion together. Every time it looks like he's going to lose, Playboy jumps up, and I want him barred from ringside. Can I have the match?
Well, you know that Chavo Guerrero was going to meet him already. So it's all right with me. If you guys want to sign the contract after the TV's over, you can meet him, and then I'll just put Chavo in with somebody else. But that's something you have to agree on.
Well,
he has to agree on it, and so do you.
All right, tough boy.
Polish Prince.
Hey, tough boy.
Let me